and some people say who need 100.9 okay 101.7 yen na ship house and crying Abeka Junction and I hear some word free Okopiemu ewa santemantemu yen nuanom hello Okrakasi bomu radio stations ni dosun Ghana ena monone social media no so aye deja obenya biahwe ewo peace 104.3 o Facebook no so comment ja fatu ho brepamu na yagibre na yakenkan e dia ma radio stations no Ghana ena monone yesie bebodi ade bechi ama ade asansa wonyina no ekura kasebwemu na ensem ye betodwa anwumre no nsia kasebwemu bi ene say President John Dramani Mahama bo ade che won finfin mantem wan ano ho ba say Africa so eko Cape Coast ekwan no obeye ne nta na aboa makwane badie ayewano wano.
And the third phase will be from the Mankesem roundabout to Cape Coast.
Oromanyanfo Samuel Okujeto Black wakase echiremu say ase committee ampenifo power ye say wona President John Dramani Mahama bo wondi yahwe ntoto wona no amanfo bi de ehodom na chese wafa ne se woni obu won tokwa enti ono mo ba beko ene obetena committee na nimu a enseme be bisa no esemoni ensese e ka kire na ne no oromanyanfo ni chirem say ne yakoso no entwa yikra.
The work of the committee, where the committee appears to become a vehicle for settling personal scores.
And I'm not saying if you are sitting okoya, one do one essence endorse untino when I sit on and pin for a train edison year.
At the time I raised quorum, we were only 30 in the chamber.
West African Examination Council, your Trinity, a friend WAEC. Addition for children so 2024 and your so sounds on the door na at a sentiment PM one so. Now why I couldn't penny for children say, Busue womi, neither toss or your non kuno here bedia and so sounds on the Bejaninu ama no a PM one so. Now penny be a bar among your same more what be when we upon subisa. Same pen for your power more, says CEOs and MDs. I can tell you the more. Alawa fam ho eni etimi tua ma garden na kuku nyina na etua ka ho na Ghana nkwade yesika ya ahe o chem se braso sa ban no wodi nani ekosa afa no weni nsem dodo na no ne betodwa ewo no nsia kasebo yi emu kasebo mo aseda enkonfama Oson's Chemist MTN we dey for you everywhere you go. High Sense Ghana electrical appliances papa de omu nyina ajosuo any High Sense Dolphin roofing system budget cash and carry and the Blue James energy drink abodwa so Raoul's pharmaceuticals and the medro wanwaso High Lady Virgin feminine wash and a High Lady Virgin mixture abodwa so your bank one dia na why your hodro be your hodro so dia you know wanwaso a Raoul's pharmaceuticals so the abodwa so and na mekanfo e dia ma wo weni nyuma eko ekura ya se anwumre no nsia kase boyi mosomfo Sadat Mohammed Maji Adwa making kan e de amamo afi nsem no munchiremu enie Ghana Mampenyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edi thank you to asese so na probono edi na kwakọ piemu ewo emfimfi mantemu na ne kasa emu no na wo chirim se Africa so ekwakọ piemu ewo Cape Coast no obehwe hunu se kwan no obenyina no enta na obefa abanhye ye big push program no so na chese wode atusa na moyi no chirim se ne edi kan ye first face ne de empenifo afirase na so wonya nwiye nia etosumienu no obehwe hunu se free never run about ekwakọ piemu ewo Mankesim run about no ehwo no phase 2 no empenifo edebeye saa kwan no na ne etosumie se beye phase 3 no so no efiri Mankesim run about ekwakọ piemu ewo Cape Coast na chese nyina no wawie na atumi aboa ama mfimfim mantemu kwantempo na kwane badie wo so no atumi ayewano wano.
We prioritize the development of critical infrastructure including roads, schools, healthcare facilities and electrification projects, and also provide clean drinking water for our people. Late last year, the contract for the first phase of the dualization of the Kaswa-Winneba Road started. Upon completion, this project will facilitate the movement of goods and services and enhance trade. The second phase of this project will be from Winneba roundabout to Mankesem roundabout. And the third phase will be from the Mankesem roundabout to Cape Coast.
Na enwachire no ena Ghana Mampenyi wo san dia tudwa biem say akwa hodo wo mfimfim mantamu no enya kwantempo no kwa na obehwe no waye ho adwuma efiri amransa ekwa asimfosu kwan no so obeye ho adwuma efiri Cape Coast ekwa twifu praso kwan no so no obehwe na waye ho adwuma na obo adwadifo no ho ba say abanse say market enhancement program no so obefa so na man kesim dwadi bia why na abefo de e de amadwadifo.
We also have targeted important roads like the Yamuransa Praso Road and then the Cape Coast to Trifo Praso Road, amongst others. The Mankesim market is also one of the markets targeted for modernization under our market enhancement program.
Ghana man penny Owura John Dramani Mahama and what this answer mu tuja wa brand. Thank you Tono edine kokopie mu ewo emfimfim mantemu. Salamati kuku pentel ana what this amani boy ebesomo yen. Na enem na sebedwa fie ekwa asetena. Na senem na sebedwa fie no o masetena na o mo hyehye no esitie no. Ansa na obeti matena ase se wo sigina ye anaso wa hyemra no. Ewo se wondodo nyina no wo ka bomu a ewo se ye chemu miensa wotimenya mu baako ansa na wotima for quorum. Anaso watimi asigina ye na so enem na sebedwa fie no kwa asetena ondodo no kuma bi na tese woka bomu a nipa asabre no wo hono no na wo ye aduoson nan eye 74 na so ondodo nyina no nke wo se ye chemu miensa emu baako omutimi tena sisigina ye no enka wo se anko soro kra no na eye 91 na wo hwe 74 na ya hwehwe nipa be 91 na chese omododo no enso na Abraham resebejafo ogusu wa chese wodi wo ho nkomo no ano ena panya be de kira wotia dum kuma no orumanyafo Habib Idrisu wo pagya ne nsa aka kire deputy first speaker orumanyafo Benadahiafo se orumanyafo se ne yenhye yesitie no se yehiase e besigina ye na ye ndodo no ye chemu miensa na baako no enso a esigina ye a enyeye enti mesere pa se wo hwe benkum na hwe nifa dodo ye wo ha no mo a ye enso 91 enti be ya ne asetena no ye nsore na da foforo ye nhia na orumanyafo Benadahiafo ebu na ni gusu a nipa asabre no wo kasa no ma ne kwan se wonkoso na wonka ne awoka na be meet aduasachi na orumanyafo Habib Idrisu atwi speaker adwasi so say ho no omo hyemra se Ghana fo endi mra no so na koba se mra mpo mrasebedwafo no ewa wo omudwumadie no so omubusu a ebeye den na Ghana fo omafo mu serious afenso yanka se yenhwe vetting committee asetina mu na efiri mu baya Ghana fo tutu won sere ne abasa ne yenka ho asem nwieye eni se koba se mrasebedwafi ho no mo nso enhyehye ye ne mra da ho no mo ba bebusu na e kam yakọ ese Ninth Parliament we the Ghana for ebedi won ho ya papa na ensem orumanyafo Habib Idrisu kan yi ena orumanyafo Benadahiafo chire mu se nokure wom saa de a mrasebedwafo ene o masetena no o matwasen.
Article 102 of the 1992 Constitution, where we need at least 91 members to commence business. So after prayers, I saw that and I drew the speaker's attention to it. At the time I raised quorum, we were only 30 in the chamber. The so-called super majority, 183 of them, including the 4 independent, making 187. There were only 14 in the chamber at the time I raised the quorum issue. And we were about more than 17 in the chamber. But after the business statement, Speaker made a roll call. When they tried to marshal all their numbers, including our numbers, they could only get 71. And that is the reason why we adjourned the House today. This is a clear indication that the supermajority that they are talking about, they are not ready to do business and they have no government business to do. If they were serious with the numbers that they have, they would have been able to bring at least 91.
Opinion ne etwagu yi orumanyamfo
chief whip no kade ebinimo committees kede warrior say vetting committee one inquiries hence and members almost 9 what's name there's other committees are not paying a warrior committee meeting and now one way until time na yeshasen na manana some of them committees in we worry about until weapon of repair there will be ambra I mean, we do very few people know. But we obey. But when they hear bana, we raise a quorum issue now. When they hear about quorum, no, only 2/3 of the members of Parliament. And to say 275 of the 1/3 of Parliament. If do when they hear bana number no bosu 1/3. And I was started a woman there, a Christian, a whole catcher, one crofunda, one fee, one thing, and here, but one word feeble. Just there, we will make one point today, quorum no one so. But can you panaka, you war on ground, okay, the ground zero, on a what's in a cafeteria, I want to walk hallway, I want to walk about timing, when you now overcome one. Can you go to quorum?
Dr. Grace Ayensu Dakwa Udumanyamfo Openyini sika doketa amra se bedwani na wode sansemu yi etudwa William Gentu ene Emmanuel Akole ene wode amane boyfriend se bedwafie ebesomo yen appointment committee amra se bedwafo no adawanadie se mpanyinfo agara mampanyin president John Dramani Mahama obo odin se yentoto wona no na bibia koyi a asoya hodo yemfa hye wonsa no se Ghana fo nim se na wotwetwa mbo na tese appointment committee ogu asetena so wan na testament mo ase koyi niti ene kowi akire no na atwadebo ehyantomo mrase bedwafo mu a na tese wo bo atwede ene esemoni ensese e ka kire na ne yakọ so vetting committee na setena mu no entwa yenti empenufo asapo bedwako so special committee se ne yakọ so no wonye emuhwehwemu na mrase bedwafo enam wonsa so na sanim guase no ato mrase bedwafie nyina no yenhwe na yentwe wona so na empenifo asabre no asetena mu onu no omo hobi no ye frɛ wonyina baako ne hu ye sada no waba na wabekirim edi akire empenifo na empenifo to nsa edi frɛ North Tom se bedwani odomanyamfo Samuel Okujato ablakwa mode na nimonyam kokopie mu ewo special committee no anim na ne kasem no na wo kirim sɛ wo se ne na committee no wo madwuma sebi na wodwe ne ho a sebi wonhyɛ dante ase na wo fo so nso te ase na sebi mpredwa sa wanwene ho wa bro no kokopie mu committee nanim na wo hwe bra odomanyamfo Sam George nso kopie mu committee nanim na wo hwe se ne akwbrani asi ahenha mu busa question sa sebi mpredwa sa na wo mkrampo na Yesu wo no na wo munim ho bia ke bebi se wo msem sa ase nipa no no wa sembi na wontimi nka enti wo bepie mu nanim asabre no ena te so odi ahome be mia wo na watwi mu a mo abowa wo chem se ne yakoso committee nanim no ankoye.
They have made up their mind already, because before the Honorable Sam George and I appeared, there are many people who were concerned for us that, hey, then you may spend 5 days, you may spend 2 weeks, hey, then they will really grill you and mess you up. It means you won't even get any approval. They even suggested that they wanted some of us to come and see them and beg, and atone our sins before the verdict. And all of that doesn't help. And I think that one of your recommendations, with all due respect, should be that these comments that tend to prejudice the work of the committee, where the committee appears to become a vehicle for settling personal scores, for going after people who probably the minority do not like.
Na enu akire no ena orumanyamfo Samuel Okujato ablakwa wo kirem se nia ena no ya wo de siye na ni fiada so nso no anopa chese ebiem se siye no agum na sebedwafo ni ma se popa.
What happened that night was really, really disgraceful, really shameful. And the sad part is that it was the same week that this same minority chief whip had brought up a matter on the floor at plenary that he had been called silly by someone and he would not accept it, and Parliament must be shown respect and all of that. The same week, in just under 48 hours, this kind of conduct. So I wasn't surprised the next day there was a lot of bashing of Parliament. And unfortunately, when the bashing is going on, all of us are brought into dispute and become fair targets. And you can't blame the general public. So look at them. When you call them silly, they don't want to accept it. But look at their conduct. Look at how they are misbehaving, and that probably even silly is mild, So I really was embarrassed. I was not only terribly disappointed, but I was also embarrassed. And I still feel really embarrassed. And I think that we have a lot to do as an institution and as members of Parliament to reclaim, our image and restore our honor and dignity before members of the public. It's really, really sad that a few of our colleagues will bring Parliament into such disrepute. It is really, really sad.
Na ne kwakwa mu no ene orumanyamfo Okujato o kirem se going forward no ozuzu se ebre bi so se ebepa wa bedwako anasa appointment committee se want to mpenifo ano na yemfa dibira hodo wonhya wonsa a wonya kyekyeye nto ho se obia bepie mu e committee nanimu a se meet do ene de ma obia meet do ne mpa ho ogidi se koba sa de a ebeboa.
We don't have this situation where they go on and on and on one. And then, Mr. Chairman, let me also add that I do not think that it does the image of Parliament any good when before vetting, people are targeted. So it means that the vetting really, people already have a prejudiced mind. Some members have a prejudiced mind.
Orumanyamfo Samuel Okujato ablakwa openyini wo North Tom se bedwani openyini so ena so ye behwa amono nkita hudie so no wodano ena wodi sansem tuja wabre kopie mu ad hoc committee no anim Emmanuel Akole eni William Gentu na boabo amonbo ya no a wodi ebesomo yen na anim guase afri appointment committee na anim na ene atretra kamera sebedwafo nyina no enam so ama mpinfo asapa committees nko ad hoc committee se wontena se na wontoto mra sebedwafo no ano na ekoso saa na no ya wo de ne akofa animguase aba no wonhwe na emra sebedwafo enam wonsa so no saafo no yentimi entwe na so na saa bedwako surunko wo demnyafo Emmanuel Kwasi Bezra na wode wona no setetenani na domkuma no ba no dani wo demnyafo Alexander Afanyoma Kensa kase echirim se Oromanyafo Kwasi Bezra wo yetitene ne wode sabadwako na no na asa adwuma no hu so onji ni so panyini betimi aboa nti nko no nko a Oromanyafo Emmanuel Kwasi Bezra yensesa no
that what is happening by the chair of the committee is being done in bad faith. That is not how a neutral referee is supposed to behave. Enough of the insults, the attacks, the aspersions, and the castigations. When we don't even know the outcome, he was on radio saying that the minority is guilty. Guilty of what? Guilty of what? We would all tell our story. The threat to our lives, where people were elbowing us on the stairs, where people who are not MPs were part of the struggle in that room. Who brought them there? We all want peace. If indeed we are putting the matter to a peaceful rest, then in the national interest, let's all retreat and conduct ourselves as such.
Na enwachire no na Oromanyafo Alexander Afanyoma Kensa was idea peace biem. Say ad hoc committee asitena mu onu a camera sisi so na da TV so na obi ahwe bi no eno so domkuma na omani enye ho.
I would want to say this for the record, that Mr. Speaker said without any equivocation that the committee's hearing must not be a matter for public debate. The video is there, I've procured it, and members can play it. Mr. Speaker also went further to say that there are things that are known to us as MPs, some words that we use that are best understood by us. The public may not appreciate it. Mr. Speaker, we were of the view that in view of Mr. Speaker's absence from the jurisdiction, we should engage with the Speaker on this matter. The majority leader and I agreed and discussed with the chair of the committee that he should put his deliberations on ice. Mr. Speaker will come today, Friday. And when he comes, we would meet Mr. Speaker so that we discuss the way forward. Mr. Speaker, let me say this. It's very regrettable that the chair of a committee who is supposed to be a neutral referee has granted no less than 6 interviews to the media, casting aspersions against my person, attacking my personality and the minority, pronouncing guilt and all.
Dom Kumano Bano Dani Oromanyafo Alexander Afanyoma Ken ena wodi sansemu yi atu edwai. William Gentu eni Malola Kwale ene diamond boy film sebedwafie edi ebesomo yen. Be break akranie ena SIC Insurance Limited omo ho nsema ye deja. Ewo monten so nyina na se penyini ana wode kuya no se managing director. Ne dibiro kramu no aban fofraba na entetu a entefifi enti na nka no aban a wode ne baye na nado aban no. Okwe de na nkohwe ni mu se ma me ne beko. Na aban fofora waba yi owura John Domani Mahamo penyi fofora wabo ni din no ono so beba na SIC adwuma no waba no waba bekuram afa ma me fa safato ho ne kwa ma me si twintwan adwuma no onwie ye nti wokọ na enye yi na no na Ghana for do na adwen ba so se edin pa na wo SIC adwuma no mu nti a wasombie na fa adwuma to ho ne ko na obi mbra wo se wo mpene na Ghana for fifi mu an wo hu ne se na se wo ye managing director of the SIC Insurance Limited anu a bosumi aketu a wogie nie enye sikawa ala we fam ho so nyala waketwa eni yetua wontade entertainment je musika mo asabi wo ye omu fie nyina no omaduane sika aban na fa ho ka so ahu made ono aduane ma wo ne obepra fie security ne obetwitwa wo flowers nyina no oman ni tua ho ka enye sika ketwa ena tese afibia mu ne keka bomu a nipa ba akofo woje eda hye ne kotukum na tese enye nwanwa se nti ama me adwuma won fanto ho no mu a wo se won fanto ho na ena pram to braka se boso ena ma me bia makwafo wone Dr. Ben Watchere Ankra openyini aba mamumu a wabi wo mu ye papa twetwe nkomo ena doc ukyere mu se ebraso se mpenfo ye power mo se CEOs any MDs no kwan ye faso na yetua won kan wakotwa won sensem no oman no ye se da tena na ehwe ni ye biem na ekoba se na wakyene bi na nurse for sori so market choice omo mpene na ye ka kire omo se oman ni sika no mu duebu a na wo man ne be ye den ene ye tumpon.
All state institutions, Okoko border, the village to do a director in the benefits now, yes, in the name. When I bet Gentina, you move your eye, I didn't know. Let me do one, but beyond that, a lot of them, I just said, a lot of them, and now all these benefits, Obunya, your mom of V8, you are some man saloon, baby, or that's not. If you are your mom, back to my allowance. It's me and some bad baby say, I want to say, Obisu, yeah, you want Ghana have, or some the man 500 cedi equity. It is unknown Jumano, a man who coin, ammonia benefit to any account, or mining in a teacher for a yes, I am to my local so, or mining Niska.
Na enwache no na Dr. Ben Watchery wo bisa se aso na ono na waye MD no so ono nya san hunyade we nyina because ya paw no se won beso my Ghana obisa se aso adwumafo na ehye na ase no omo so saa no munya na wo no ye MD na wo da SIC adwuma no na wonya ketie se ya MD fo nso a omre da adwuma eku ahodo ano no ene na omo so omo je sen
SIC ubisa se SIC workers na ngazanga go mo no omo nyina na se ba se kura omo nyina nya bi efo ba adwuma na omo ba se yesi ebema manager no yebema na bia milo anase wa omo maka no then ye de ma wo se omo nyina nya bibia then we are looking at equity but not equality. Equity no say nia osono mane nia so you san mane ono so betia ma no wa are no but in most cases obo say obi ya ba adwuma enni ni kwa na sabe nia ma dodode ni nyina ono ne de ma no aka no ye to me ajejemu. A lot of the people by 50 of the man na the sika because ni sika na say exercise worker bi wa you send 2,200. That's why we have all these benefits. Yes, I'm 74,000. Yeah.
Dr. Ben Watchery Ankra openyini eba mamu a wabe wo mu ye papa na premto breka sebumu wode ma mebia makwafo etwetwe sankomo ya ensibo nyina no ebede die George say na wode amaneboyi ebesomo yen edition for twere wasi nsohwe na afie atwamu no dodo na wo ho no nsohwe no sunsanso enya dia waye keku no wagemu amano apie monten so na waye keku ni chirim se enchese ye bata waye kensohwe ne twere ho no etiamra sa abofra okọ exams hall a obebo apo na watwere ase wataso anaso obetwere gu honam seta 2 na da kopie mu ewe exams ho afi nso nya okọ exams hall na akwa twere no eya na etiamra se na metwere ene na abetwere no ebedi nse ekobasa ye beka se ya apo ena bamu sanso na etiamra se okọ exams hall a wodi mobile phone anaso electrical gadget bia be hye ho edi akọ exams ho now so 2024 was so ready so for kwa ni mu no eni essence hye yi dodo na chese obuso enti abra di so for chon so hwe ni wie na wa ikeko ni hu ni say edition for be 10,000 plus de enti se ya wode to ho no no e ya de o mu nyina no wabuso saa de a ene na so hwe no so sanso no nya de woje mu e ma no apie mu onte so nti obekura mu akosi so obe hwehwe mu fe coffee na saa edition for na so twe bi e bata ho no yatimi atwe o maso na edition for 10,520 omo so hwe no sunsanso enti ma mpie mu onte so no wonua no mo 9 for student ejina wona na mu de asem no ekokopie mu e wasem di bia na kwoti tietie mu na kwoti se okay se sana edition for ne kan de na wa ekeko no di anim abofra ne nso hwe ne se uso mu a e wo se bretie wa bi mu utimi di botaye nti e wo so hwe ne mu ntimi ba na uso mu na wote ho se ya ma obre na ye hwehwe mu a abofra no wudi le no ekobasa nso de a na mo so mafom eri nti no wa ekani manimu no an wo hyeye kwoti hye won se nso hwe no wonjem na entimi empie mu nten so na sabre kro na so na wa ekeko no omo so file list of execution etire mu se ensem akoto de aba no wontimi bu kwota nim tia na so bibi nti obesere se kwото man ho kwan na so hwe no wonsom menemo ka se penyina wokasa edema wa ekeko no ru John Kapi ene central fakasa ne ewo wa ekeko no wa tena ekese mu na wo tire mu se enso hwe no adusanfo no twere ne hwehwe mu ne guso ayekoso na wo gidie se hwie bebusuma ya wura mu ni de toso aduonu nwotwe 28 die na hwehwe mu no asi sabre no so hwe ade aka nyina no obegim amadusanfo timanya kwan na wakohwe won so hwe ne susunsanso
schools ne bi at the WAEC akokot say ye the ensan atom results so na ampanso court to say ye release results no ma but ye WAEC also appeal for stay of execution until right now no you apply for stay of execution pending appeal. All right, now Yegusua ye nhwemu nti nkola na womo ehu abekam no so ne omo egusua edin kitan nti se ebeya after interaction no ye be release womo results no ama omo nti by February 28th 2025 die na yenim se de was ye no nyina yayama obia enya no results ne yefata
na eno akire no ana wura John Kapi was idea piece to say wo na nsan edition for call so hwe ni mu a kwan a wo fa so na wo ba po no ya doso dodo
na ye pese ye ma obia te sɛ yeguso ayeye adwuma enye sebe atia da na enkola no ebre na epese e ka kire obia sɛ eye nioma enkola ye ewo examination hall a emfata na sɛ tiamra no eye adoso dodo nti yesre obibia sɛ eye awofo sɛ ensentwerofo sɛ obia ne ho adi mu bia na sɛ okaye ho aye adwuma bia no yen koso na yen mo honda uro se sa ne mo na nkola ne ye no enye ade a eye papa
Openyane ne etwagu yeyi eye penyina wokasa edema wae kikuno ura John Kapi ena ne wodi sansemu ituja wonsentwerefo nhyiemu ekuni freye ewo watena ye kesie emu NDC amanyo konu se Ghana fo beka ya bra na wo bontoa no ena wo hye Ghana fo bo se nyame ye NDC adom na wo fura benyu akesie no a tobutu aban ya etwamu etwamu no obehwa hunu se sa tobutu nhyehyeye no obesada ba biemu na wetimi abobo sika no afira kwan ne akwantempo ahodo so nyame ya adom NDC wetimi abefura benyu akesie no na openyina yabo ne din se ombeda akwan ne akwantempo aso na no wabere openyini kopie mu o vetting committee nanim no na wo chirim se senia NDC ko no bo Ghana fo ano ho ba no nya dia bibia asesa obehwa hunu se tobutu no wode be yadwuma na atumi abo na yabo sika no ewa akwan na akwantempo ahodo so weye na nam so openyina wokasa edema Ghana Private Road Transport Union GPRT ko no owura bus moro wakasa echirim se animanimu ye GPRT ko ni eku ahodo ka biewo me ba akwan na akwantempo ho sem kaye no obesi nkonwa na wato adwen kwampo obefa so a tobuta NDC aban de ba no Ghana fo nyina no yebetima nya asomfa so na yatimu depe na enkonko ba se NDC so di tobutu ne ba hyenka fo pene so enti bejaji nyina ma aban no na chese bo bi aban ne pe no de ba beje Ghana fo GPRT fo che se enya do bepene saa eni wo nyina no obetena se na wenye won ho ntiase car taxi no we ne yebeje no car na wono ye trotro no we ne yebeje no ne no so ye track kese na etra Ghana kwa ma hodo so no we ne yebeje no ye nyina ne nye ho ntiase saa Ghana fo de ahosepe ebetua to no ma atumi aboa amasikatua no atumi afa ne ntoma padi efira na afenso so no enkonko ba se ono na wonam kwan so hyenkani no wotua to na so kwan po wonam so ekwakopie mu otobutu hono no ekwan ne nye ekoba sa na chese ye no ane se na mben enti omo sra ban se sika bi aban ne beboaboa no ewa akwan na akwantempo so no won fo se sika no hwe no won fo nsiesi akwan ye san se kompo duro ye mfa nkonko ye kaka na kwakura mu no ene openyini chirem se nanka ebe ya ohun sa roto na aban so oba bejeje no emaye nkonkosi tobut emfo nsi kwan so enokra ma traffic ba emakrom so yefi na emom wabra ohyenkane no okwakotwa no road worth no na yenkede aka ho preko na wotua ekobasa na nkebeboa
yebe pacho mo first stakeholders meeting na nkoye se omuna omo power nti omo be try ebo bia omo pe amaye enu so ebo no kan se a the misunderstanding beba and also omunyesa scan number jinsu omumbo modern say omunde be cc ya lawyer point na my because accidents will be for some of the bad roads the kakra the waka wo na lastly omumpen share to say you renew your road right wo kwa ko renew and now atua roto no preku utia eno anu
na enu achire no na owura Abbas Moro wo gina so na wasara aban se woni de onyaaya anka roto no abanjeje no prekope ene na afinyina mu no o hyenkani utua ne preko a na nkenu ano no wo gidi se koba saa ebeboa
digital na ebe account for the income no accurately ne ka just digital bia be contribute and no once in a year ultra and one will contribute then we will move forward from there.
Openyane ne etwagu yeyi penyina wokasa edema Ghana Private Road Transport Union GPRT ko no owura Abbas Moro Jojo say na oboabo amanbo ya no a wodi ebesomo yen na roto ho nkoma owura Abbas Moro woni ensentwerefo ehia ya ne ubomu ede ensentwerefo no ena roto workers union ikoni mpenifo nso no won so wokase ekiremu se obesra ban pa se roto la ban asigi na yese wo san de ba biem no obesre se sa ban ya wo hwe hu ne sika no oboaboa no ahuru mu fine ebe ya adwuma wom na afa nsu sika na aban aboaboa no awie no akwan ahodo wo Ghana na atete se kontebe no yemfa nye nsisi wo kwan no so yentimi mboaboa sika no wo kwan so ne yemfa nkoya adwuma foforo na ahyenkafo mo nam kwan so no omo na kyese omo bre ekobasa eha openyina okasa ye ene wura Edward Duncan.
And release me by near educated to my end because the year Akan and our buying is what can say officially we will say press release it is to inform the general public that some of Martin are buying really intends to roll it out into officially or what a mindful economy indeed to question back. Now we are is a welcome you go to show up the revenue of the country. We have friends in toll collection and toll revenue. It is for maintenance of roads. In a woman in dress, can I ever do or day to be the age my then or day to the age my I will say a month for an normal channel indeed can I channel in my mind.
Na ne kwakwa mu no ene owura Edward Duncan openyini Isra ban say road tour a ode ba no so be mede ni ada ho sika no wagigi ni yie wo ma hunu mu fan ni kuntabuo pa akoso mu anka menya adwuma nye kura na ba benya sika na wode aso ano.
I was a buying say avenue bi wo ho a obitimi dia take unemployment so to the country obi take advantage of this. Say ya na about 800 workers I tifie a buying share boss say oyiye fito mu na obiko corporate ma for my up to now where you ma for ni sanka we say to no baba that was a buying bomodina or arranging the such that dey na dey adwuma e to na at unemployment so in the country na by reducing unemployment na your members will be guarantee to see a middle category and also SANC if says anko for ni na adwuma no ba na free and back anko for ni na be guys ade mo ye na guarantee ma ba na wa be legitimate to ma abo nti she nim say buy no be take advantage of this introduction not their employee na unemployment rate in the country.
Ora Edward Duncan openyini ye chochorofo Edema Road to Workers Union ekuno ena nsemi wodi etudwa Prince Bafo Asamoah ena oboabo abanbui anno ene Ghana mampanyi owura John Dramani Mahama gina o Ghana amamra Article 78 clause 1 so a asofo baako edu na ya toto wana no awie no wa mo waso afuna kesi ma wadi nsi wondwumadie kyese eba be firi ase anesa na President John Dramani Mahama de to nyina anim se NDC amonyokunu wani so de hunu ene so o Ghana obe reset o no na niam ayenkoye no atimi agina brane na wo no Ghana fo nyina no atimi ate edewum wogina so esra so afo yi se oba be yadwuma yo hwehunu se no kuredie o betimi edi aye adwuma na ene otiaye ya oba be som so afo no nkyere se o so chen Ghana ni ba bia enti wupie monten so no hweye ena kakabensem ene ahantan wonfa nkoye adwuma ekobasa Ghana fo ebedi NDC ho yawo.
I must however remind you of the same caution I sounded to your colleagues who have already taken office, that the hallmark of this government will be modesty and respect for the Ghanaian people. There will be no room for arrogance and pomposity in this government. The resources that you'll be working with belong to the Ghanaian people who put us in office. Those resources are not to be wasted on opulence and extravagance. I've asked the Chief of Staff to write to all government appointees that I've imposed a ban on non-essential travel forthwith to cut down expenditure. Any travel that is deemed essential and necessary must be cleared first with the Office of the Chief of Staff, and such travels will have to be undertaken in modesty, no first class. Also, all traces of affluence and lavish lifestyle are to be avoided. The people of Ghana are enduring difficult times occasioned by hardships resulting from the economic mismanagement of the last 8 years. And ours is to work to lift them out of this hole, not to compound it further.
Ghana mampanyi owura John Dramani Mahama en wodi sansem itudwa wa bra so afọ bako edumiensa edunson 17 na chese wo so afana kase mu na wadi nse na wondwumadie efrase en o mampanyini edi sansem yi etudwa Salamat Kuku Apentel na wodi samane boyi ebesomo yen krata efro mampanyina tena kase mu apiem wonten so a Brigadier General owura Paul Sedu Kulenu waboni din so mbehwe chiri se Director General Ghana Port and Harbours Authority na owura Paul Seidu Kolenu a yaboni din woye emranim ni opanyini wasasom se osere ni pen na wohwe ne mranim dwumadie no a wakuram na wasom se deputy commander National College of Defence Studies wo Bema Camp enkran na opanyini okuta Master of Law in Litigation and alternative dispute resolution na sabodi in Sakaye every George Washington School of Law na opanyini se okuta Master in Management Studies Osmania University and Sakaye India na opanyini se okuta Master of Art in International Affairs abodi nso ne Sakaye every University of Ghana opanyini ananitia yi Ghana mampanyi aboni din so ombehwe chiri se Director General Ghana Port and Harbours Authority krate from mampanyini akachi pie montinso yi ora Felix kwachi ofusu enanensa ehyasie ewie yebegina we so na yahomeka sebo no so yeba yebeto aso
na mirika ye ya me say na nsanse de kodwo ho na ma ye me de mirika kopese me na fofora bedware no me de semna wo do pie adware no nanso de atia nete na waso guardian ahwe wo chete se guardian semna kokko no ana ane Unilever Ghana champion carbolic semna yi a dodo no afa ne guardian no ebo ho na mani ban fi nyare wa ho sese mpo de ya sesa ne din na ko live boy carbolic soap sa na ya semna dada no ade ane ne din ne pe na asesa ebo adwuma pepepe na menye bia towe wobenya live boy carbolic samna to e wo dwom anastos ahoduo mu ene mi dimirika ekoto bi wo na shop wa basesia live boy carbolic soap ye guardian samna dada noa ye chinidi what is a champion carbolic samna no say your friend live boy carbolic ana samna kwakwa Ghana of wani je ho no say your friend live boy carbolic enye din foforo nanso adaso bo honamani bayan kasa afi mu a ema honamani nyarewa enti bodawro na kwaje o live boy carbolic samna eneya FDA aji adwade nkrato yatu
14th February 2025 and your Valentine's Day be serious. Free say the serious man and plenty of machididi. Your daunting time by teacher the Best Western Plus Hotel. It's love in the air. We know what Dofun Betty and Yumpa. Namun Chamanasi. And your vows day with the legend of Brunty Machididi. For Best Western Plus Beach Hotel, Accra, Nungwa. Time 7 p.m. sharp. Tickets dial star 713 star 33 star 20 hash. And now reserve tickets from 050-965-1381. Regular 150 Ghana cedis, VIP 250 Ghana cedis, and your vows there with the legend of Brunty Machididi. See you there.
So kind of move smoother on them engine oil. It's bogumo engine oil. On your valvoline.
Valvoline lubricant. And I'm used to Valvoline. Chai, Chese. Who use Valvoline lubricant? No emission.
Valvoline oil. On my car, machinery, and equipment to move smooth. No friction. No, you figure engine when say who there. No wear and tear. Valvoline oil battalion. Obama wants him up with you double movement desire smooth. The engine is a bit cherry. What on Valvoline oil? Oh, baby, what on oil beer? I can do a brain main office. Then you gonna Telecom University opposite. Yep, and CBG Bank. Fred 030-225-7633. And now the authorized dealer. PSD Plus 020-128-9987. Valvoline, the original engine oil since 1866.
Happy delightful June. Swachulala, chichi soso. Afrana pa. Epe kwashu breakfast and was in woman. Joe happy delightful juice against with toast, cereal, and even them cool. God and we a bread and fifi. The most fridge man. Happy delightful juice. One of what? And you be here. Epe metiba relaxing way. Swano when you're. Let's say what a tremor. Happy delightful juice. Of an baby I bring you all day long on fruit juice. I'm happy delight. One different flavors, different size. You number 1 letter. Number from NG 150 and 250 ml. If you healthy life shops on your supermarket, happy delightful juice. Loaded with taste.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Ghana this year, Mamunyana Jubium Mama Kwaba, Nusiaka Bo. ana masugusu amuti asumdwe fie peace 104.3 neat 100.9 okay 101.1 ana hello yenyina no yekura kasebum ana wasugusu a wutie yeto akasebo no so a nana kwasi bosompra eye go so hene nana ekwakura na nana no matena nkonwa ede nhyehyeye egu apono so a wo hwe hu ni se nana ne na wotweda no ebiwie peyo na ewi asumdwe na ewie krabehwe na nana kwabena frempon no panyini wo yenkabo mu hene go so nana no matena nkonwa bedwekwa hwe hu ni se nana kwasi bosompra go so hene ne na wotweda no obehyehyeye na ewie peyo no opanyini eka committee no ho bi na opanyini na ede ato Ghana fo nyina nim ni titiro ene go so mabu nanim se sani ebeye na kwesi bosompra wakwa akura yi ne na wotweda ne be wie peyo ntino afi Thursday no nananum chirimu se go so de yetu ya ne yesiso eno ntino yetwem emrante wo go so mbotom badwo mo papa afi nsudwabo bia no ayie ene ayefro ene dwabo ahodo keka ho soso no empinfo to nan asimu a enya de wo ma ho kwan ama no atumi abaso na chirimu se wi eye nhyehye ya odigu apono so sani ebeye na kwesi bosompra na wotweda no ebe wie peyo eno ntino efiri sabre ya kotine na wotweda no obibia ni ho kwan se wo sha tade bia wo go so eka brisie ene kobene ho tuntum ne kokko enti sa kwantu bi da wanimu obekọ go so anu ahye ne so edi amana nanom na wo kyem se na wo tweda no anase hihye die efiri sabre ya kosi busumi ye womi ne de toso aduonu nso enti efiri sabre ya kosi busumi ne de toso aduonu nso no se wo go so ko anampo wo go so kurum ne monten so wo hwe hu ne se hihye obetima di so na wankonkonye na nanom amane
ya hu se Valentine Day eba eye 14 February ya yewura ewo ho anko no akra ne kebedi kan ama yina age ani enti ni santi ye ka che entertainment groups e boss nyina se Valentine Day aya bai yemfa reho nkodi Valentine yemfa besi wie nkodi Valentine enti wa waju so bedi Valentine wo krom ha de se na nanom chewa yemfa ho nchew na nanom de mo sa to Valentine so be so di Valentine a di no dem boko remom sa yebekọ hotels ahodo no ana se yebeye dededie se obi ahihya Valentine party a de nanano mo ka ne se ye chow se o ye dede wa bonten de a ene ye ne odi yewura ho se yewura ho a ye nyina na yewura ho abom obi nim ntimi ndi awraho emebinim so kwa Valentine party ti nanano se Valentine party na no ye de ensa to so obese odi Valentine party a di no dem se de ye ne average
nana kwabena frempon na yenkabo mu hene go so na nanom atena nkonwa ene ogina na nanom anamu edi sansem yi etudwa na enchese ya na nanom edi ato monten so go so yi ena Peace FM kasebo ye tie hugu monten so ene adihye wo go so twetwe nkobo bisa won se enchese yi muso musen
ya na pe oni ho a nti ese ye koba bi fofo ye nye dede ti ye koba bi fofo de akwa akwedi Thursday ye mpere de bia okurum eno ana de afuaso bebre me de nse ni je ne de nka osi yaje efi se Valentine Day na adrus nti osi yaje ani ye na nanu wo no ya de bai osi am yaje ani kakre ainti mfidie ni ye bebo bae mo ne kese so ehu ye be ni ku to monti ase mi ense so dakala
ma fan sa ya ma fan sa ma yin kire sesa na mpene fo kire nti le me fo aso so asimbia mure mi ntwamo na enye de enya de foforo so ese omosi omonya ma eni a mure mi enya eno ne asem akwa metima aka
no kwasem odupon na atutu no nana kwasi bosompra de no kwasem obia nim no ewo Ghana ha obia tenenka na se nyankopon afre na mane ko ne krachi a na se efrahimfie mpenifo amamre kwan so mo de aba se ohene to se ya na edusi yedi ne 40 days a yenye kom yema kurom nye din na yenhye tuntum ana se kokwa ya amamre kwan so ewo se yenyina yegitum enafu kakra bi na sa fiwe nko a na niema ayesa yemmo mpa yese boni nsansi abia afefoforo nti se nenko ano afi nko a yese yendi Valentine yempie yenyide da megire se ne kwan so anno na mimi personally de aboa me ankasa Valentine medi mani bu a roughly nanka betima boka be 1000 Ghana plus roughly sa na me hunu me plan hwe bet medi mani bu kakra bi na me hwe ba bia wose be wura na me pie na boka bro 1000 Ghana nti na me kura na me plan se ebia nka Valentine kura no ebia nka mese da yese me yare bi sa no na kama mpie na kama yare na sa akoba se yesi yemfa sa akonya wese so na yentwa Valentine ma me da asase anyanwa
ni awasoma wo go so ade hie ne na etwagu yi musomfo Sadat Mohammed ni kasi ebono SC Achawen Mohammed ene de go so amane boy ebesomo yen na ensem ye todwa enyibre no nsia kasi ebomu bi ene se President John Dramani Mahama ebo ade hye won fimfim mantem ano hoba se ka so ne Cape Coast kwantempo no boy nyina anta na aboa makone ebadie afa ne ntoma pa edie fra Urumanyafo Samuel Okujato Ablakwa opinini wakasa edi atodwa se vetting committee a empinifo apaw na asoafo yetoto na no e kame akwase honom no ena nipa bi akwakame akwase woni nnua ewo manso nti wokwa akwatwe no enya ade a ese na efata na aguga na nimase papa na domkuma no so kirem se enne domkese na mbamra se badwefie enti wasetena no yetu sheda na yepi obi abɔ no sobo a domkuma na se domkese no ena yemfa sobo no embo mu waike ko ni mpenifo bagana fa no hoba se hwie bebusum ye womu ne de toso aduonu nkono me 28 enso hwensunsuan so ne yakamu nyina na obegim na apie monten so na panyi bi nso aba amamu a wabi wo mu papa akasa kire na adwen de afa ho se CEOs any MDs wa aketwa ye tam de mo no eso treba wampo che Ghana bochi akokɔbɔ wa amefumpo afeni bakwa apro na sika amanfo agi adie no eche bochi a omani nyina akokɔbɔ ye no bera so so oman no ye de na asi fom na ye di ho enkomo na kasebo mo aseda enkonfama Oson's chemist the Oson's garlic capsules ebedwa so ene garlic so fa so de bedema na so garlic na ewe ya ene Oson's chemist say why the capsules kama wonya bi na amene tu ni padua ni mu a eboa esiesi ni padua na ma garlic so fa so wonso wonya bi ufire di a Oson's garlic capsules na wapebi akira kwan MTN we dey for you everywhere you go MTN there ye num da MTN so kan afan hwene ni manager high sense Ghana electrical appliances papa de o ma himfi anaso ma jusuo any high sense say refrigerator chest freezer air conditioner television gas cooker electric cooker washing machine smartphone sound system rice cooker nasa blender and awo pa na do ni akire mu ewo high sense Ghana bowura showroom bi ebe wo mu kohwe wani so ade o hwa ade nso na woto ade obetimi afre high sense Ghana 0302 550 000 0302 550 000 high sense everyday prices for everyday people Doffer roofing system say usi danton anampo ankra wasi udan ya chese wankasa pese wo call retirement a wotina mu na adwodwo ho nanso ahode na si edan no ntimi mboso Doffer roofing system mpeni for se wodada wodi hye bia ba bra yembo da no so mawo ye ma obere kakra na efetue sika fa mpeni for wo mpewe na de na pe Doffer roofing system se woni societe general sika krabia no ena chese wato kese a Ghana for this am we eboa wo ye aban adwuma ani waketua eda aban aketua ngoma so nko a de a ene bra ye be ma on chance ni bi na da kobo da so bere pam atue sika eda mayen ankra mo so mo ba ye mo be si nkonwa na kwampa ye be fa so ya ma mo chance kwampa mo so be fa so atue sika de mayen no ye nyina no yesi ho gina ye eboa wa aboa me na chese etumi aboa ma oda no so afi wetumi otu na wakom Doffer roofing system wo hwe ye kira kwan ya wo East Legon Trinity Theological Seminary nche hono mo pe na be hu yen Allied Force Station chi hono mo pe ene ye wo obetumi afre 0536 617 716 Mrs. Ubiem 0543 661 716 0543 661 716 and I say 0243 328 818 0243 232 818 and I say 0308 040 496 0308 040 096 Doffer roofing system where you think roofing think Doffer budget cash and carry and the Blue Jays energy drink abadwaso Blue Jays energy drink no kama pa why adwuma ahode na kofo no na wape Blue Jays energy drink na wode agu ni padua ni na behu ni se ahode no ebesan ababiem na ubisa na wo fi se wabrɛ so no energy drink ben woni mu a obeka kire se Blue Jays energy drink be yemfinhia duno ni akire ni na Blue Jays energy drink asom Ghana sompa na wo no ma yema wahode no enwanu duro papa mpin for the energy drink no na unya so mfa so ni padua ni mu enya ya no mu de ni bia cafe ni nko na chese ya sese gu mu a obeno ma wiasa be ma ya de ni bi ni se wo pe energy drink papa Blue Jays wo no vitamin B2, B3, B6, B12 ni no ubenya asomfa so to rain ne gurana so empin for the Blue Jays energy drink ni no ubenya asomfa so bi be ma no mu yeyi oba so no mu yeyi ne dodo mu a na wafre budget cash and carry limited 0208 128 190 0208 128 190 and I say 0550 010 000 0550 010 000 Raoul's Pharmaceuticals at the High Lady Virgin Feminine Wash abagane dwaso eni ema sebi aya boko fichira moti ya opa wo mayase oba hu ni se ehun sesie no enhyeda nkoyi oba opese ho no mochi echi na echi saa dia N1 High Lady Virgin Feminine Wash ebebo papa mo hu ni se wonso waye obesima ebechi se na open pepepe oba sebi uko fichira aya na enhyeda embaye oba aya na sensu bigu aya na enkabi die chiri sebi mpreduasa aya na ahemfi ho no keka ne keka ho no wonya High Lady Virgin Mesh na no mo anyi na no ebeye firi ho no ebedu wakagina mo papa High Lady Virgin Feminine Wash medro High Lady Virgin Mesh chance so no medro nti wo yoba na be yo ho dru nko ade a wo fire dia High Lady Virgin Feminine Wash pe bi akira kwan High Lady Virgin Mesh na watu bi na odi appeal na be hu ni se ampa wo be hu ni se won so no waye obesima obetima fra Raoul's Pharmaceuticals 0248 707 270 0248 707 270 and I say 0200 887 088 0200 887 088 ufra Raoul's Pharmaceuticals indru no se de dudu mu no yade obeboa na won so unsa atumi aka bie madwen kire ba kumienu bia mode abakase bo no so na mede esore so a na nakwa mo aboaten edie eni ablekuma central na ode ne die free ode betumu na nakwa mo aboaten ode no eye enchia dan ne kwaku ni patete awutu breku wose kase bo na ide jami te papa papa nyakopon enchirao urumanyamfo yujin kofi bentu ma he wose enchia soronko enko emfa emao na fantastic web force sanyo so wose media megidi pa se economy ni se de city bia na hode be se bam ama Ghana for atumi enya so emfa so esan se President John Dramani Mahama wani so de hunu pa me wogide wo no muso betumi aboma my Ghana eniama atumi afa ne ntoma pa ede efra Daniel Kwaku nipa tete makenkan wo de Emma Bo Albert enso de nie meje wo so papa wose kase bona ideja wutie na uwo brekum enchia enkoma brekum ade hye nyina ne titiriu ene muamuo kato Daniel Kwaku nipa tete awutu breku wono so se kase bo no utie na neje ho makenkan ba ko wo soro ho no modada na nakwa maboaten wasan de ababie mo se special birthday Lance Corporal Estella Frima Boache Ghana Police Service voter region wo se nyankopon chira na papa na nakwa maboaten wonso de awde ebetu mu no akisimi se hwebekwai wo se President John Dramani Mahama kwa wafa so na nasoafo wo de wona die na chese wo mo so na wo se tu omofo na yedi adanse so opinion no wonim ne awoye na obetumi aboa Ghana Abu Abbas nso de nie osi Mr President moninda ho papa na eyi adwuma na to no adoso dodo Abu Abbas de wode ba ye nso eno no ya osabi nso de nie ka kire asu ye boa na wono so firi ya odi ebetumu wo se de ben ya odie wo se akuafo senia president e ka se ohwe ebontu mu a MPP de ma kokko akuafo na e wo fom ti omo a enkomme pagya ma na koso no se kokko akuafo mo twen ene kokko bag no omo hwe ni mu se wantu mu kura ne nje 6500 na akuafo embonje no so sampa ndisa ya de afi LGBTQ+ bill no onfa ne nsanhya ase galam se wontwam na esgracia no so wontwam na sene wo hye Ghana fo bo no entimi embremu sane e wa ase no me pa cha fa che me mentumi enkan enno Lilian Akosua bedi akon enso die nie wo se Ghana for waste 8 solid years under nanado ene na bedi chi Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia yan hu hwe Nyankopon insha President John Dramani Mahama obetimi aboye Ghana for afiri ahokyere mu yawo afum enso die nie wo se yenchan komodu manyamfo ales tete se hwe akontomra mra shebedwani wo so opinine no wa boade hye ne papa enti Nyankopon insha no odumanyamfo yo se na mo DCE se hwe akontomra wo se encha soronko ne bi enko emfama ono so ya wafumu die ne Abu Abbas makenkan na aboaje Ras Nanas unso die nie wode ne ho trimude hene nana aboaje wo so wo hwidie me na nwumre wutie kase bo no wo se na ye de na parliament no parliamentary se ben no bugo no mo sa na Ghana ebe ye ni ene wode no so aba betum sa enye nwanwa papa Ebenezer Aban so die nie wo so South Africa ena nwumre wutie kase bo no wo Facebook no so wo si Peace FM Nyankopon enhyira mu nyina ewie yebegina we so na nwumre no si akase bo ye bo ne bede edbe so mo no ye de nyina abawie ye musomfo Sadat Mohammed nie na ansa na me no bedi nkrakra no enka botsem ba ko eda yapono so a eno